to be able to make money fast today in 2010. But let's talk about why it's not worth it, guys. The reality is that in almost all network marketing companies, the very second you stop producing, your income starts to drop because of attrition. The reason that happens is that because poor, hyped out, overpriced products and faulty compensation models drive your team members away and drive them to look for alternative solutions. But if you can find a way to replace your full-time income part-time, and you can do it now and solve the problems of attrition and faulty compensation, why would you wait to live your dreams? You know, it took me 3.5 months, guys, to move from a tiny room in Fairbanks, Alaska, being poor with $200 in my bank account, to being able to live my dreams and travel and be able to meet people like Cedric Harris and fly around the world and go on all expense-paid tropical cruises and winning BMWs. It's a short stretch to be able to live your dreams if you've got the right things in place. But let's talk about the right things and let's talk about the wrong things. You know, there's a lot of things that we say in this industry, you know, where you get involved and they say, this is a fantastic opportunity because we're in a $700 billion industry. You know, people say this, you know, like with health and wellness is one example. I was having a conversation about that with a couple of leaders earlier today. But guys, here's the truth. Within that $700 billion industry, there's 4,800 network marketing companies, and 4,200 of them are promoting a product that's competing with that industry, and the actual size of that industry that you're trying to build a business in is about $16 million, because that's all that's left after GNC and these huge corporate conglomerates and the gigantic companies. There's been 14 zillion jungle juices that you drink the magical berry on the top of the Himalayas and your arm grows back and your leg grows back, and you know, people are sick of the stories. What people are looking for, guys, is they're looking for something unique. The next thing you got to consider when you're looking at a network marketing business, when you're looking at a team, guys, is you got to look at value versus cost. You know, let's look at the typical pitch that happens in network marketing. If you just get involved in my business and buy my products and get 5 people to get 5 people, you're going to be rich. And you get so excited because these speakers are just so jazzed up and they're so charismatic and so influential that you get all pumped up and you spend $1,000 for a product that you then pick up and you walk over as soon as you get it, you put it in your closet and you say, now I'm going to go get my 5 and get rich. But guys, here's the problem with that mentality. If you treat a business that way, what's going to happen is people are going to drop out as fast as they come in, because the actual cost of that product, if you buy it anywhere, not just online, but from a grocery store, is about $8. I walked into a grocery store just the other day and I picked up an $8 product that was the exact equivalent to a product that's sold through network marketing for $40, guys. You know what that costs in this industry? You know what that creates? Is something we call attrition. Let me hand the phone over to Cedric Harris real quick to talk about attrition, folks.
Well, at the end of the day, your network marketing business is built on what? It's going to be built on retention. You know, Dave and myself have personally brought in quite a few people inside of our primary business, but when all the dust settles, it doesn't matter how many people you bring in. What matters is how many people you keep. So if you have a product that's out there that somebody can get at a typical grocery store for 80% cheaper than what it is in that particular company, most people don't realize that the average health and wellness product is marked up 7 to 9 times. Take this from 2 people who have been in traditional health and wellness companies and more than one of them. And this is not a knock to any health and wellness companies out there, so don't take this the wrong way. But the reality is the reality. Let's just kind of look at it. Because at the end of the day, if you don't believe what I'm telling you, just go look in your back office. Go look in your back office, look at your genealogy list, and look at how many people are still on auto ship. Doesn't matter how many people you brought in. If you want to have some walk-away, true walk-away residual income, you're going to have to create it with some auto ship, so it has to be with the product that people love. And one of the best ways for you to know whether or not you have a product that people are going to stay on is that if you simply ask yourself this one question: if there wasn't a compensation plan attached to this product, would I still purchase it? And if I were to still purchase it, would I purchase it for the price that I'm purchasing it for right now? Think about that. Remember the Arsenio Hall show? One of those things that make you say,
All right, Cedric, awesome stuff, buddy. Let's talk about compensation models, guys, and what's required in a business today. This is why one of the biggest problems that pops up in network marketing is somebody joins a business and they can't get any help from their upline. Guys, the reason that happens is because companies know that there's only a 12 to 15% retention rate. They know that almost everybody they recruit drops off the auto ship for the juice every month because it's stacking up in their closet and they're not drinking it. I want you to think about something for just a second. How many people do you know that actually take vitamins every single day of their life, right? Bodybuilders and network marketers, and that's it, who are trying to make money. The second they stop trying to make money, the vitamins pile up in their closet and they go back to watching TV. Rather than looking at the obvious reasons why it's happened and just providing a simple solution, they're designing comp plans that are almost entirely based off of personal production, and if the leaders keep recruiting, the volume replaces all the people that are quitting, and so your upline is so busy going out and bringing in hordes of people personally for the next 20 years, trying to create a walk-away residual income in an environment that it just can't happen, that they have absolutely no time to spend with you. If you've ever been kind of in a broken model, guys, it's a strong reason why. So out of necessity, there has to be a better way. There is residual income. There is walk-away residual income. There is drink out of a coconut money. It exists in the world of network marketing, but it's no longer the world where you have to be a superhero to attain it because times have changed. It's no longer a world where you got to chase down your friends and family because technology and systems have advanced and they've changed. Guys, 2010 is the age of the new entrepreneur. What if instead of just getting paid great upfront money when you produced, you made exactly as much when someone in your team sponsored somebody, no matter how many levels down they were in your team? And if you had a product that people would not only stay on the auto ship, but if they would order extra of that product, what if they did that because they wanted to get it? That's where the new vision of MLM comes in, my friends. And the new vision of MLM is simply this. It's that we're going to teach you over the next 2 to 5 weeks, we're going to show you how to create what we call a productive income while building your residual income. Because one thing I learned in this industry a long time ago is that it does take a period of time to create walk-away residual income. Now, normally in network marketing, until you've got that, your checks are at almost zero. You get involved in by month 6, your check is $1.25, and you have a party with your $1.25. Month 12, your check goes up to $8.42, and by month 18, it's up to $15.72. Guys, it doesn't work in 2010. We're going to show you how to create an income full-time to be able to walk away from your job, and we're going to show you how to do it fast through the power of multiplied leverage production. Number 2, you're going to learn how to get your new team members started in a way that works, and you're going to get paid exactly the same on the efforts of your new team members as you will on your own. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you can quit your stupid job, you can go live your dreams and you can do it fast. It took me a short space after I discovered these concepts to be able to go live on a beach. I build my business from Costa Rica, and while I'm traveling on cruises is when I'm hanging out with friends who live in exotic locations all over the world. Why not create what we want to create? Why not do it in our own way? That's what this presentation really is all about tonight. So here's what you need in order to be able to do it. I'm going to hand this presentation over to Cedric to go through each one of these things.
So here we go. Handful of things that you need. You're going to need a product that gives people real value, even if they don't build the business. A few slides ago, we talked a little bit about attrition. So think about that. A product that people are going to be on regardless of whether or not they're making some money. The second thing that you're going to need is something that's easy enough to explain for a brand new rep. No testimonials. You don't have to become a doctor. You don't have to prove it to them. They don't have to try it on. You don't need them to do you a favor. Something that's really, really simple that is easy enough to explain for a brand new person. You're going to need a compensation plan that has massive upfront cash flow that's not dependent just on your own production at the same time. You're going to need to have a blended style of offline and online marketing tactics that can help you get into profit fast, something that Dave and myself are masters at, something that our team are complete masters at. And the fifth thing that you need is a team and some leaders that have the skills that can show you how to make money now. That would be called now o'clock.